Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Bobbie. I'll reintroduce myself when someone logs on. I just need to light this candle so get some aromatherapy going on in here. Okay. Yeah, welcome to my channel. My name is Bobbie and today is Thursday, so we're going to be doing a little half-hour flow yoga lunch break. Wanted to do heart openers today. I was at the gym today and I was like, I should do heart openers. So that's what we're going to do today. Yeah. For props, you will need 2 blocks. If you don't have 2 blocks, you can grab a couple pillows or a bolster. Or books that are about like this size, the size of yoga blocks, like big thick books. I have a blanket for my knees. I got a sweat towel today because it's pretty warm in here, so I might be getting a little sweaty. That's kind of up to you. If you're like me and sweat a lot, maybe grab a towel. I have a strap. And yeah, if you don't have a strap, you can use your little towel for what we'll be using it for, if you've got your towel, or a belt, a tie, or a rope. We're going to get started in supported fish, so we're going to get right into opening the heart right away. Supported fish, if you haven't noticed, if you've been in my channel before, is one of my favorite ways to start class. I start this way a lot. Sorry if you're sick of it, but I love it. And so yeah, I'm using my 2 blocks here. I'm going to put the first one on the medium height and the second one on the lowest height, but you can put them on any height that you'd like. This is just how I prefer them. And I'm going to line up the bottom edge of the first block, the taller one, at the bottom edge of my shoulder blades. And then the second block goes underneath the head. And you don't have to have one underneath the head either. If you'd like to get a really nice heart opening, you can forego the one underneath the head. If you're using pillows, same thing, placing the pillows underneath the shoulder blades. Maybe since pillows are softer, you might not want to put one underneath the head. That's up to you. And yeah, you can have the legs lengthened out long in front of you, or I like to have the soles of the feet together, knees open wide in Supta Baddha Konasana. You can have the arms down by the sides, maybe place hands over the belly, or I like to clasp my opposite elbows above the head to really just open the heart more and open the shoulders, especially since we'll be doing a lot of heart openers and back bending today. So when you arrive in your supported fish, close the eyes, relax the face, begin to slow the breath down right away, bringing all of your focus and awareness to the breath, evening out your breathing, making the inhales as long as the exhales, and the exhales as long as the inhales. Feel the belly and chest expand with each inhale. As you fill up the lungs completely, and then feel the chest and belly lower back down with each exhale as you empty out the lungs completely. Maybe add in your Ujjayi breath if that's in your practice by constricting the back of the throat, kind of making a ha sound but with the lips closed. Feeling the body, the back body connected to your props, which are connected to the earth. And feeling the front body, not really connected to anything, connected to the air above you. Feeling each body part. Noticing how the body feels, how the mind feels, without making any attachments or judgments about these things. Let go of what happened before you came here today, and let go of what might happen after. Allow yourself to be present. Take a few more breaths here. Exhale, release the arms from overhead. If you brought the knees wide, bring the hands to the outer thighs to help you bring them back toward one another. Everyone carefully roll off to one side, off of your props. Set them off to the side. And lie back down on your back. Arms come out to a T, legs to a 90-degree bend. Take an inhale. Exhale, knees to the left, head to the right. If that feels good on your neck, maybe bring the left hand to the right outer thigh. Try to keep the right shoulder grounded. Breathe into the belly. Inhale the legs up through center. Exhale them over to the right. Trying to keep the left shoulder grounded. Maybe bring the right hand to the left outer thigh. Gaze either straight up at the sky or over the left shoulder. Breathe into the belly. Inhale to come back up to center. Rock a little bit from side to side. Circle the knees maybe. And then when you're ready, begin to rock up and down the spine a few times, massaging out the back. Let's do this a little extra today since we'll be doing a lot of heart openers. So you rock a little bit, try to get to that upper back. And then eventually come to a seat. We'll stretch out the shoulders. So if you're using a strap, grab it, have it nearby. You don't need any props for these, but it can be nice to have them. We're going to start out with eagle arms though, so you can set your props down. Reach the arms out in front of you, cross right elbow over the left. You can either give yourself a big hug, maybe bring the backs of the hands to touch, or wrap the hands once more so the palms touch. Lift the elbows as high as the shoulders. At the same time, roll the shoulder blades down the back and try and press the pinkies forward. Stretching out the in between those shoulder blades a little bit. Let's take an inhale here and then exhale, round the spine. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale to lift. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, lift the heart, and let's switch sides. Open the arms. Cross left elbow over right. Either give yourself a big hug. Bring the backs of the hands to touch, or wrap once more so the palms touch. Lift the elbows, roll the shoulder blades down the back, and press the pinkies forward. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, round the spine. Unwind the arms. And if you came to a little cross-legged seat like me, we'll switch the cross of your legs. So probably bringing the opposite leg on top or in front. And now we'll grab on to our straps for this next stretch. Gomukhasana arms. We're not coming into the full pose. So I'm going to face this way so you can see a little better what my arms are doing. So you'll take your strap in your right hand if you're using it, or whatever prop you're using, a belt, a tie, a rope, a towel. Bring the left hand to the top of the right elbow so you can reach the right hand as far down the back as you can. Then bring the left arm out to the left with the thumb facing down. Bend the elbow up and find your strap. Begin to walk your hands toward one another on your strap or whatever prop you're using. If you're not using any props, you can grab on to your clothing, or if you can, reach for the fingertips. Sit up nice and tall. Engage the abdomen. Try to knit the ribs in. Your ribs are going to want to pop out. Really try and knit them in. Press the back of the head into that right arm. Breathe here. Exhale to release, and then we'll switch sides. So left elbow bends. Bring your prop into your left hand if you're using it. Right hand comes to the top of that left elbow. Reach that left hand as far down the back as you can. Right arm reaches out to the right, thumb facing down. Then bend the right elbow. Walking the hands up the strap or whatever prop you're using. Or your clothes. My watch always gets in the way for that one. Maybe find your fingertips. Press the back of the head into the left arm, knit the ribs in, pull the belly button in toward the spine, sitting up nice and tall. Breathe here. One side is going to feel different than the other. That's okay. Exhale to release. Give the shoulders a little shake. You can move your props off to the side. And then make your way to hands and knees, tabletop pose. So you can roll over the knees or get there however you want to get there. Bring the knees right underneath the hips, hands right underneath the shoulders. Spread the fingertips nice and wide. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale to lift the heart. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. A few more times with your own breath. Inhale to come to a neutral tabletop pose. Keep the hips up nice and high. Begin to walk the arms out in front of you. Heart melting pose or an Anahatasana. Either bringing forehead to the earth or a prop or reaching the chest and chin all the way down. From here, begin to slide the heart through, coming into your Sphinx pose. Shoulders land right above the elbows, maybe elbows slightly in front of the shoulders. Press into the palms, roll the shoulder blades down the back, lift the heart space through. Press into the tops of the feet, engage the legs, and lengthen the tailbone back behind you. You can stay right here or bend the right knee. Reach back for the right foot with the right hand. I always gotta add in a quad stretch, at least one quad stretch into my classes. Carefully release that right foot if you grabbed it and switch sides. Bend the left knee. Reach back for the left foot with the left hand. Lengthen the tailbone back behind you. Exhale, carefully release. Lower the forehead down. Bring the hands by the low ribs. On an inhale, lift up, lift the head and chest. Squeeze the elbows in. Maybe lift the hands. Baby cobra using only your back strength. Exhale to lower. Inhale, lift up a little higher. Full cobra. Shoulder blades roll down the back. Elbows squeeze in. Gently tilt the head back without crunching the back of the neck. Hips are still grounded. Exhale, lower. Move the hands back a little bit further by the low ribs. Squeeze the elbows in. On an inhale, lift up. Lift the hips and thighs up off the ground this time for upward facing dog. Still rolling the shoulder blades down the back, squeezing the elbows toward one another. Exhale, lift the hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Begin to pedal through the feet a little bit. And then find stillness for a moment. Really pressing into the palms to lift the hips up nice and high. Finding a nice long spine here. So if you feel your spine is rounding forward, bring a nice bend to the knees. Pull the belly button in toward the spine. Bend the knees, look forward, and step the feet to the top of the mat. Let the body hang over the legs. Feet are about hip-width distance apart. You can have as much of a bend in the knees as you'd like. Maybe clasp opposite elbows. Sway a little bit from side to side. Release the arms if you clasp opposite elbows. Everyone bring a nice bend to the knees and slowly roll up one vertebra at a time. Shoulder blades roll down the back, palms spin open, the head lifts up last. Tadasana, mountain pose. From here, step the feet together, slight space between the heels. Inhale the arms up overhead. Exhale, sink down into the hips, Utkatasana, chair pose. Lift the heart up, squeeze the thighs together, pull the belly in and lengthen the tailbone down. Exhale to fold over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms and step the left foot way back behind you. Lower the back knee to the earth. Inhale to lift the heart. Exhale, shift the hips back, fold. We gotta add a little hamstring stretches here. The hamstrings are tight today. Inhale to bend into the front knee, lift the heart. Plant the left hand down, inhale the right arm up toward the sky. You can stay here or bend the back knee, reach back for your foot with the right hand, left foot with the right hand. Wherever you're at, really spin the heart open, roll the shoulder blades down the back. From here, maybe to come into more of a heart opener, if you have your foot, you lift the right toes, press the right knee out, and kick the left foot into the right hand. Carefully release that back foot if you grabbed it. Bring both hands to frame the front foot for just a moment. Inhale the arms up, Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Interlace the hands behind the low back. Press the hands down to the earth, lift the heart up, keep pulling the belly in. And exhale to release. Bring both hands down to the earth, tuck the back toes, lift the back knee. Shoot the right leg up and back, three-legged dog. Bend the right knee, open up the hip. You can stay right here, or maybe if it's in your practice, flip your dog into your wild thing. Another heart opener here. Really lift the hips up, open the heart up. Breathe. And then carefully make your way back to your three-legged dog with the right leg lifted. You can keep the right leg lifted, lower it, stay in your down dog, or move through your vinyasa. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a few breaths here. When you're ready, bend the knees, look forward, and step or hop to the top of your mat. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, bend into the knees. Inhale, reach the heart up, Utkatasana. On your next inhale, rise to stand. Exhale, hands to heart center. Whew. I don't want to put my hair up because it's wet because I just took a shower, but it's really annoying me. It's okay. Ignore it. Inhale the arms up overhead. Exhale, bend into the knees, sink the hips back. Lift the heart up, pull the belly in toward the spine. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms and step the right foot way back behind you. Lower the back knee. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, shift the hips back, fold and hold. Inhale to bend the front knee. Plant the left hand down. Inhale the right arm up. Stay here or bend the back knee, reaching back for the right foot with the left hand. Open the heart up. Roll the shoulder blades down the back. You can stay like this if you grab your back foot or lift up the left toes, press the left knee out, and kick the right foot into the left hand. Exhale, carefully release your right foot. Bring both hands to frame the front foot for just a moment, and then inhale the arms up overhead, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, interlace the hands at the low back. Try to do opposite thumb on top than you did before. If you don't remember, don't worry about it. Inhale to lift the heart. Keep pulling the belly in toward the spine and squeezing the inner thighs towards one another. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, bring the hands to frame the front foot. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, hug the left foot in, and then shoot it up and back. Three-legged dog. Bend the left knee, open up the hip. Stay here or flip your dog into your wild thing. Carefully make your way back. Three-legged dog, left leg lifted. You can keep the left leg lifted or lower it. Stay in your down dog or move through a vinyasa. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. From here, bend the knees down to the earth. Sink the hips back towards the heels, child pose. We'll take a few breaths here, cool down a little bit before we move in to some back bends. I'll try and fit as many back bends as I can in these last few minutes here. When you're ready, inhale, walk the hands in, come to sit up on the heels. Bring the legs together. Our legs should be about hip width distance apart. We're going to take one camel pose for our first back bend heart opener today. So come to stand up on the shins like I am here. Tuck the toes underneath behind you. Bring the hands to the low back with the fingertips pointing up. Squeeze the elbows together. Pull the belly in toward the spine. Sit up nice and tall. Then begin to lean back. Maybe you stay here. Maybe you let the head dip back. Keep squeezing the elbows in, pressing the hips forward. You can stay here or maybe reach right hand to right heel, left hand to left heel. Press the hips forward. You can keep the toes tucked under, or for a deeper back bend, untuck the toes. Keep pressing the hips forward. And then to come out, we'll bring the hands back to the low back. Tuck the chin. Slowly lift up. Sit back on the heels. Take a few breaths here. Pull the belly button in toward the spine. Feel the low back release. Then, when you're ready, make your way onto your backs for fish pose. So, from here, lie on your back, like I said. And then you're going to bring the hands underneath the thighs or butt, however long your arms are, palms face down toward the earth. Then you're going to begin to bend into the elbows so that the heart lifts up. Try not to have the elbows too far out. You want to squeeze them in and tilt the head back. You can go ahead and stay right here, or to challenge your core a little bit, let the head land on the earth, bring the hands out from underneath you, reach the hands up, and lift the legs up. Exhale, slowly lower back down. Press into the elbows to lift the head up slightly, and then lie your whole back down. You can release the hands out from underneath you. Take a few breaths here. Let's bring the feet wide, soles of the feet together. Then I got 2 more back bends for you. So, next back bend is bridge. Bring the feet parallel and about hip width distance apart. Hands come by the sides, palms face down. Maybe brush the backs of the heels with the fingertips. Snuggle the shoulder blades underneath you, and then on an inhale, you're going to lift the hips up. Squeeze the knees towards one another. Do not look from side to side. Keep the chin lifting up off the chest, and keep the chest pressing up toward the chin. You can stay here or interlace the hands underneath you. Take a few breaths here. Press into the soles of the feet. Exhale, lower all the way back down. And then we'll take one more bridge with the option to come up into wheel from your bridge. So, take a rest here. Breathe. Then when you're ready, on an inhale, we'll press up, bridge. Maybe interlace the hands. From here, if you want to come into your full wheel, Release the hands. Bring the hands by the ears. Fingertips point down toward the shoulders. Elbows squeeze in. On an inhale, you press up to the head first. Readjust the elbows so your arms are about a 90-degree bend, and then press up all the way. Really press into the soles of the feet to reach the heart forward. It's hard to talk in this pose. Try to breathe as deep into the belly as you can. And then exhale, everyone lower slowly down, upper back, middle back, lower back. Bring the feet wide, let the knees fall in toward one another. Reach the arms out to a T or cactus shape. Let the legs fall over to the left, head to the right. Hold here. Inhale the legs up through center. Exhale them over to the right, head to the left. Did I say right before I meant left? Oops. If you did the opposite, just go the opposite way. Bring the legs back up to center. Feet come in, so they're about hip width distance apart. Then cross right thigh over the left. Scoot the hips slightly over to the right. Take an inhale. Exhale the legs over to the left. Head maybe comes to the right. Right shoulder stays grounded. Breathe into the belly. Inhale the legs up to center, uncross them, and then cross left thigh over the right thigh. Scoot the hips over to the left. Take an inhale, and then exhale. Let the legs fall over to the right. Left shoulder stays grounded. Maybe bring the right hand to the left outer thigh. Gaze either straight up at the sky or over the right shoulder. Breathe into the belly. Inhale the legs up to center, and then make your way up to a comfortable cross-legged seat at the top of your mat for a short seated meditation to end our class. Sitting up nice and tall, maybe sitting up on a prop like a blanket, a block, or a pillow. Bring the hands to the thighs, either facing down or palms facing up to invite in more energy. Close the eyes, relax the face. Let's take 3 cleansing breaths together. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Slowly let the breath return to its natural state. Still keeping your focus and awareness on the breath, the present moment. Feeling rooted down through the sit bones and legs, light and lifted through the heart and the crown of the head. On your next inhale, reach the arms up overhead, palms touch at the top. Exhale through the mouth, hands to heart center. Bow the chin towards the heart and take a moment to thank yourself for carving this time out of your day to move, to breathe, and to be present. And I thank you for joining me. I hope you can take the benefits from today's class with you into the rest of your day, maybe the rest of your work day, the rest of the week, and the rest of your life. Bring the thumb knuckles up to the third eye space. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. Yeah, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and like my videos so I can become famous. No, just kidding, maybe not. Let me know if there's anything you want to work on in any future classes. I always want to, do what you want to do, so please give me suggestions. Otherwise, I'll just keep doing what I want to do. Thank you again, and then please join me on Monday for my 6:30 p.m. Creative Flow, 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time Creative Flow Mondays. This class, Yoga Lunch Break, every Thursday at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. And please donate if you can. I have Venmo, PayPal, Cash App. They're all listed on my social media and YouTube. So yeah, donations are greatly appreciated and will help me buy a mic eventually so I can improve my videos. Thank you again, and I hope you have a really good rest of your day, rest of your work day if you have to go back to work. Bye.